Yo, what's up? My name is Petrowski, and today I wanted to answer one of the most common questions I get on stream and in my comments and Discord and all over the Pokemon community. Petrowski, you've been playing Pokemon for like 9 years. What mods do you use? You must know all the best mods, you must know about all the add-ons, the total customization of your client. What mods do you use to enhance your Pokemon experience? And I'll tell you guys, I only use 3 quote-unquote mods. It's kind of like 2 mods and like 1 adjustment. We'll get into that in a sec, but essentially the 2 mods that I recommend every single player use is the Encounter Counter mod, or plugin or add-on, which you can see in the top right corner of my screen right there, the little number at 39,615. That is how many wild Pokemon I have encountered since my last shiny Pokemon. Now, I can't really show you guys that well on the recording on OBS, but you can actually right-click this and kind of open up a menu and see current display. You can change the language of the hunt. You can add profiles and kind of log different hunts and have different shiny hunts kind of logged forever. This is really nice because I really like the Encounter Counter because it does a lot of things. It can create entitlement towards shinies, but it also can discredit or kind of warrant not having entitlement towards shinies. I can't tell you guys the amount of players I've come to like tell me like, hey, I've played through like all of the regions in Pokemon. I have like 200 hours played, and I haven't had a shiny yet. Like, I'm so unlucky. And it's like, okay, dude, like, you don't actually get. The issue is you don't get that many encounters usually in the storyline. It's average. Me and my stream, my community kind of averaged it out recently that the average player will get around 6 to 10k encounters between all 4 storyline runs, and that's like with EV Horde training or with Horde training. The shiny rate in Pokemon is 1 out of 30,000. If you've completed all what matters is the encounters, right? If you only have 6 to 10k encounters, like, you're not due for a shiny, like, you're not dry. You can play this game for 2,000 hours and never shiny hunt and never get a shiny, and you might only be like 25,000 encounters or something. It's also very, very normal to go dry on shinies. Like, I'm at 30, like, I would never start complaining at 39,000. But anyways, I don't want to ramble about this too much because I could talk about the entitlement of shiny hunters and the kind of misconceptions with that forever. I don't want to get into that. This is about mods. So anyway, the Gillen's Encounter Counter, I'll link all these in the description below. And I have a full video guide talking about how to install the Gillen's Encounter Counter. It's a little finicky, but it's the best encounter counter we've ever had in the game. It's very automatic. You just load it up, you encounter a wild battle, and it'll count for you. Back in the day, you used to have to like screen cap everything and screen region things and like basically set up and adjust a manual encounter counter that would automatically track for you, but you had to do so much manual labor, and you'd have to enter a single battle and then click on the little green bar of the HP on your Pokemon, of the enemy Pokemon, and then enter a triple battle and do that, and then enter a ×5 battle and do that. And then if you ever changed the size of your Pokemon window, you'd have to do all of that over again. It was a huge pain. So this Encounter Counter is the best by far, even though sometimes you might need to reinstall it, restart it, etc., etc. Anyways, that's enough talking about the Gillen's Encounter Counter. It is probably the most important mod on this list, so I wanted to talk about it in depth. The second mod is going to be the Gen 4 and 5 follower sprites. So the Gen 5 follower sprites, I believe, aren't actually implemented in the game, like on the base game of Pokemon. I believe because they are like actual Nintendo assets and they aren't in the traditional cartridge games, so Pokemon could not steal those assets and add them since they can't supply Nintendo content. I'm pretty sure that is the reasoning. So you do have to add them via a mod, and everyone should have that mod. If you've ever gotten the message your Pokemon is too shy to come out of the Pokeball, this is it. It's because 5th gen sprites, follower sprites, aren't implemented. The Druddigon one looks hilarious. I love it. It's probably one of the most controversial ones. I think it's really funny. I'm a huge fan of it. Some people don't like it. That's super fair. Golurk looks absolutely gorgeous. Love this shiny. It also adds a little like sparkling particle effect you might be able to see. It's kind of tough to see, but yeah, a little small particle effect, which really accentuates those like difficult to see shinies like shiny Persian or shiny Jigglypuff, or kind of those super noticeable shinies. I believe it also makes shiny Garchomp black as a follower sprite, which looks incredible. I really recommend checking that. I don't know if it looks that way. The issue is I don't think it actually looks that way like on the Pokemon's summary screen. I think it's only as a follower sprite. I would love to show you guys that sometime. But anyways, that's the follower mod. I definitely recommend that. That's linked in my Discord, but I'll also link it in the description of this video. And now the final thing that I want to talk about is custom strings, which Carvana has a fantastic guide on. So custom strings aren't really a mod as much as a adjustment to the game. Custom strings will essentially speed up certain actions. So if I were to go here and go to the PC, there's no like text thing about like opening up the PC. It just straight up goes to the selection. There's no like, hey, welcome to Bill's PC or whatever. It speeds up things like the PC. It speeds up breeding a ton. If you are someone who does a ton of breeding or wants to egg breed for a shiny, you need custom strings. I kid you not. It is so pivotal. It is so pivotal. It is so crucial to the egg breeding shiny hunting experience. It'll save you hours and millions of Pokeyen. If you can breed faster, you're gonna get more eggs made on those shiny charms and on those donator statuses, and it's gonna save you millions of Pokeyen in the long run just to have custom strings implemented. So let's run back through it again. Number 1, Gillen's Encounter Counter. Number 2, the Gen 4 and 5 follower sprites with the sparkling effect. And then number 3, custom strings. Those are the 3 mods slash plugins slash additions that I recommend to every single player playing Pokemon. These will enrich your experience in a very base level and should help out every kind of player. That's all I wanted to talk about in this video. If you guys enjoyed and found this helpful, please do make sure to hit the like button. It helps me out a ton, as well as subscribing for future Pokemon content. If you want to see Pokemon content every single day, maybe every other day, or just a decent amount, consider subscribing. Helps out a ton. If you want to see more content after this video is over, check out the playlist links down below for money making, PvP guides, loot from 1 hours, PvP, etc., etc. And then, if you want to join a Discord, well, like I mentioned earlier, my Discord is a really cool community, really cool place to learn about the game and see what's going on and get updates ASAP. And then if you want to go above and beyond, consider becoming a YouTube member to me for $5 a month, dropping a Twitch Prime or a Twitch sub over on my Twitch, dropping a super donation to my streams. I'm streaming Monday through Thursday nowadays at noon EST. Or you can hit up my Patreon or my Venmo. All that stuff's linked below. The people who do give back and support in that way allow me to keep making content. So thank you guys so much. Anyways, that was a way too long of a outro spiel. Have a great day, guys. I wish you guys the best of luck. I'll see you guys later.